Now to an Eyewitness News exclusive. A man who went on a wild fast food rampage with a hatchet speaks out. The shocking attack happened inside a McDonald's on the Lower East Side. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt.
What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about how they shaped the narrative that we believe concerning AMC, GME, and the other meme stocks and so forth. The squeeze, the MOAS. How did these narratives begin? Who started them? Have we been fooled all this time? Well, before I get into how they shape our narratives, I want to share with y'all this video here that I was sitting there drinking coffee watching the news with my dad. And this story come on about this man who's wielding an axe and begins tearing up the McDonald's and threatening people with the fucking axe and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, you can't even go get a hamburger in New York. And, of course, the news media picked it up, Fox especially. What they did was they pushed the narrative that the man was released on no cash bail about 18 hours after he was put in jail. And they're talking about all the charges that were against the man and shit. And if you are watching the channel, the news, and they're talking about being soft on crime, then you see this man wielding the axe in McDonald's. It scares you to fucking death. And you're like, man, what is going on? Soft on crime. He was only in jail for 18 hours. But stop. That's the narrative they wanted us to see. What really happened in that McDonald's was a totally different story. All right? And if it was up to me, the man wouldn't have went to jail at fucking all. Because he had just went into McDonald's to get something to fucking eat. Had to go to the bathroom. He asked the fucking security man, could he get in the bathroom? The security man and him started having an exchanging of words. All right? Next thing you know, two other punks want to jump up, and they all three jump on the man. Let's watch them.
Video shows Michael on the receiving end of blows to the head. He tells me he has been jumped before and had had enough. He calmly pulled that hatchet out and police say started menacing people, smashed a glass wall, and slapped one of his attackers.
My intentions were not to hurt anyone. My intentions were not to put anyone in a hospital or dice anybody up. The reason why I pulled out the hatchet was because, okay, I'm going to get back at these guys, but I'm going to make sure that they don't jump me again.
It's not clear if police are looking for the three men, but Michael tells me he's not interested in pressing charges.
You don't need to be in jail to learn a lesson. I hope that the fear they felt that night is enough to never assault someone again.
So, then you see the truth. The man was jumped on by three motherfuckers in McDonald's, and he got fed up with it. He went and got his backpack, and he had an axe in it. And the rest of the interview, it was like, well, why'd you have the axe? He said, motherfucker, I'm in New York, you got to carry an axe. But the point is this, people, shaping our narratives. If I wouldn't have went on the rabbit trail looking for this video clip because I had seen something interesting, I would have never found out the truth that the man was only actually defending himself. I would have believed the narrative that Fox News had pushed on this video clip. Now, no, I don't watch the Communist News Network. Let's talk about AMC now. When we get into this play, it was for just a little bit of money, you can become a millionaire. Now, goddamn, how they can play that same routine on people over and over and over throughout the centuries, but it always works. For just a small amount of money, you'll be rich. Buy AMC. And we did. And we hold. Why? Because the shorts haven't covered. Narrative number 2. Have the shorts covered? No. We're not in this for the shorts to cover. Okay? We're in this for the MOAS. The shorts covering is what causes a short squeeze. All right? Volkswagen, nickel, GTI right now, sundial. And when the shorts cover, everybody squeezes. Question is, how high That comes after the shorts cover. Why? Because supposedly you got 100 million shares that the shorts have shorted. Okay. When those 100 million shares get bought up, what's next? The 5 billion extra ones that are in our fucking accounts. Time to settle them up too. See, it's more than have the shorts covered. It's have your brokers covered. And we stay on this fucking hamster wheel. They dip the price, we buy. They dip the price, we buy. They dip the price, we buy. Somebody wants to get in another play, we get mad, and so forth and so on, and the hamster wheel keeps fucking turning. So, narrative number 2, have the shorts covered, is really, in my opinion, has my broker covered the shares that are in my account. The shorts are going to do what they got to do. You got to buy back 100 million shares of that shit. When you do, that's going to cause the price to go up. When that happens, people are going to push that sell button. When that happens, them brokers have to fucking cover, whether they got shares or not. They still going to settle up with money. I told y'all before, I don't give a fuck whether my broker has a share or not. When I push that sell button, that motherfucker better have some money. So, have the shorts covered? I can't wait for the day Feel For Real gets to say, fuck yeah, the shorts are covered. Now the fun begins. Because now, as the shorts are covering and people are hitting their fucking sell button, brokers have to cover and we go to the moon. That's how it works, people. And I've talked about it already for a moment, but it bears repeating. Narrative number 3. Buy the dip. We've been conditioned with that phrase. Alright. Let me tell y'all something. The squeeze don't happen because we buy the dip. The squeeze happens because they buy the dip. Alright? And I'll say it again and again and again. Until we get off this fucking hamster wheel of buying and selling and buying and selling and sit our ass to the sidelines and wait, it won't happen. People are saying, where's the DOJ? Where's the SEC? How come our Congress people ain't doing nothing? You know the biggest person that can help you right now is you. You got to take away the power of making synthetic shares. How do you do that? You stop buying them. The story about the California gold rush, the motherfucker goes into the cave and comes back out and he's got a fucking gold nugget and he's hollering, I found gold. Everybody in the town gets excited, word spreads, people come from all over the world to dig in the California deserts looking for fucking gold. That wasn't there. The only person or people that made money on the California gold rush was the people who, it was a setup, by the way, where he came out with the gold, because they were setting up the store to sell the picks and the axes. And there was always a new, fresh group of people who was hoping to strike it rich, who would come in and buy the picks and the axe and the pans and everything else they needed to go pan for gold. Same thing with AMC. We keep going over and over and buying the picks and buying the axes and buying the fucking pans and buying the screens and buying, and it's not gonna stop till we stop buying. Now I know that's not gonna be popular. I don't give a fuck. I'm just giving it to you raw. Those are the 3 narratives that hurt us. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If you want to figure out how I think the way I think, then simply look at this picture again of the man that's wielding the axe. And I told my dad when I seen it the second time, I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. I gotta go look this up. And I come home and I looked it up, and sure enough, shit stinks, water's wet, and CSI was right. Now, like I said in the beginning, when I seen the video the first time, the conversation with my dad was, man, these motherfuckers went crazy in New York. Then, when they aired it the second time, CSI caught something that made me go on the rabbit hunt. Watch this. Watch the video. I'm going to pause it when it happens. Alright, here they are. They fighting. See right here? They fighting him. But what I want you to pay attention to is the garbage cans. Just a second. Alright, here he comes. Boom. See the garbage can? It's overflowing. This garbage can is too. Trash is coming out of the garbage cans. And I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. I know everybody's focused on the man with the axe, but there's something else going on here. Why? Because the garbage cans are overflowed. And I said, I got to go check this out. Something ain't right. And I went and looked, and I found the video where the man gave an interview saying he was just protecting his fucking self. And he hopes he scared the shit out of him. And he probably did. But the fact that the garbage cans were overrun made me stop to think that, wait a minute, looks to me like the manager don't give a fuck about what goes on in his store, because he don't have nobody dumping the trash. All your trash cans are overflowed. Somebody's not doing their job. So then find out the man was wanting to go to the bathroom. Bathroom's locked. He's trying to get the bathroom unlocked, and they jump on him and beat his fucking ass. But I was able to track it down because I recognized something wasn't right in the picture. Let me go see if I can find something else on this shit. And that's how I figure shit out, people. You got to step outside the box and look inside the box and see how all everybody else is acting. Then you start seeing things and making revelations to figuring shit out like this. That, like I said, I can't wait to hear Phil say the shorts are fucking covered, because that means the shit's about to get real. I wish people could understand that when we are continuously buying the picks and the axes and the screens and the pans and everything else, we're simply feeding them. It's been told to us 1,000 times, but we let it go over our head. But that's the narrative that's killing us. So if it takes you getting in Highcroft, go get in Highcroft. If it takes you getting in GTII, go get in GTII. I don't give a fuck. Just leave your AMC on a shelf and it will age. And it will produce what we want it to produce. But you're going to have to leave it alone. Maybe for just a few more days. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing tape.